What's up, guys? How's it going? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay. Oh, let's go to the comments. Sorry, guys. I was trying to put a banner, and I'm having a little bit of trouble, but oh well. It is what it is. Moises, ¿qué tal, amigo? ¿Cómo estás? What's up, Eddie? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Hector, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. I hope all is well. How's everybody doing today? Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have been finding some cool stuff. As for myself, I've been doing pretty good. Not a bad hunt this week. It took a little bit longer than usual, but a little bit longer than usual for me to find some cool stuff. But I think I came up pretty good. So Hector Autobodies is saying happy Sunday to all. Same to you, buddy. Rudy Moons is saying what's up from, I forget where he's from. I thought it was Germany, but it's not. I forgot where he's from, but he's somewhere in Europe. Oh, Belgium. There you go, Belgium. All right, guys. So let me copy and paste the link. If anybody wants to tune in and share anything, talk about anything, share anything that they might have found or that they're working on, you're more than welcome to. One thing, those of you who were in Derek's live stream yesterday had questions about this guy right here. And this is the 1971 Lamborghini, the 1971 Lamborghini Miura Sv. So a lot of people have concerns whether it's plastic body or metal. And we're going to find out a little bit later. I'm just going to wait for a few more people to tune in, and we'll crack this puppy open, and I'll show you guys what's up. So anyways, guys, there's the link to the channel if you guys want to tune in. So how's everybody doing? Bare Wheels Diecast. Hello and happy Sunday. Same to you, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. I hope all is well. I hope you've been finding some cool stuff. I know it's been kind of spotty, lately. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Shipments and stuff like that. But at least we're getting something. It's not back like in a few months back. Where the shelves were like empty. Especially like around the holidays and stuff like that. It was like, good Lord, it was hard to find some stuff. So yeah, guys, I had some pretty good luck, this week. No super, unfortunately, but overall, I did pretty well for myself. I cannot complain. Andy Wheels Official, he's saying, "What's up from Mexico?" Hey, what's up, Andy? Thanks for tuning in, brother. Hope all is well in Mexico. Eddie says, Target seemed to be hitting my local Walmart is still a wasteland. Welcome to the club, buddy. Yeah, Target, Walmarts are trash, man. Look who's here. Our buddy Rapid Nismo is in the heezy. It's in the house. What's up? Say hello to good old Rapid Nismo.
Whoa. So, last week, how you mentioned, you remember how I was eating curry outside?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah, nice. Nice.
Cool.
It looks The way I'm pretty sure that the way you make it is different than the Indian style or the
Yeah, because
recipe.
it's an English curry, which means
Yeah,
we butchered it.
yeah,
Which means we've butchered it completely, but it works.
yeah. So how's it going, Rabbit?
It's going quite well. I just had a premiere about 2 hours ago, 2 hours and 12 minutes ago, which was me opening a package from a very great buddy of ours who is known around the community, called David at Twice Diecast. Contains a very, very special custom. That's all I'm going to say. You can probably guess. It's got red wing mirrors, some red accents, and some grey here and there. And David managed to recreate that in 1/64 scale and send it over. So I could not wait for that. And honestly, it was well worth the wait. It's fantastic. So if you want to see that, check it out. You know where I am.
Yeah, guys. Sorry, I haven't eaten, so I'm joining good old Nismo so that he doesn't eat by himself. I'm having a breakfast burrito. I went
This
out.
is an eating stream.
Yep. Food of champions. Yeah, I did a little peg hunting this morning, as I always do during the weekend. On weekends, breakfast for me and my family. So, NASCAR guy, what's up, brother? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, guys, those of you who are here and don't know
You ready?
yeah, please go check him out. He's got some pretty good content. Please show him some love and support. I would greatly appreciate it, and so would he. You would not. He does different things. He doesn't focus on just one thing. So he likes to do a lot of showcases on cars. He does that. He does. So definitely go check him out, guys.
I do literally everything. I do showcases. I do customs. Literally everything.
A custom juke.
You meant to keep that one quiet, man.
Rudy Moon says, "Hey, saying what's up to you." Says hello from Belgium.
Rudy.
From Belgium. Eddie there. Yeah, man. So I'm glad you guys are tuning in, and you guys are having either dinner, lunch. In my case, it's still. No, he doesn't eat by himself.
I reckon, Adrian, I reckon we should change the name of this stream from the weekly live stream to the diecast and food, or food and diecast live stream. I think that would really emphasize what we stand for here.
We should call it breakfast with Big A.
Well, you see, this is my tea. This is my late evening snack, or my late evening meal. So,
right.
Tacos and diecast doesn't really suit.
No, if it was on Tuesdays, because here,
yeah.
But yeah, no, on Sundays, yeah, we can't call it coffee and donuts, because that's Mustang Hunters thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we could call it breakfast.
I thought of a name.
And,
why don't we?
I'll take them into consideration.
Why don't we do this one? We incorporate your American breakfast with a little bit of Englishness, or at least my side of the Atlantic, and call it. Give me a second. Breakfast with Dukes. I think that one suits very well. We're incorporating both channels. One of us having breakfast, one of us having tea. The food aspect, which is almost every week at this point. And of course, the lump of metal sitting behind me.
I have a question for you, Rapid Nismo. I know, I know this. What I'm about to say is more of a dessert for you guys over there, but for us, it just the name of it sounds kind of funny. I'm sure you've heard of spotted tick.
Yes, I have. I've never had it, luckily. I'm told it's quite nice.
Yeah,
I'm not likely to try it, but
because of the
yeah,
name,
no,
or
no comment. No comment. No comment.
I'm not talking about the real thing, dude. I'm just asking. I'm just referring to
No, no,
talking about the
I've wondered
actual.
about it. So I've never had it. Um, us as a family, we're more of a cake family. We like cakes.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, what's
you
up,
know what I
Dre?
mean?
How's it going, man? Yeah.
Just got an update from our great friend David at Twice Diecast. The video of him putting together and making my Duke will be out in around 43 minutes. So make sure you check out his channel, go over there and keep up to date because that video will be very, very nice. Very, very cool. What's up, Andre?
Dre says I'm about to make a series called Big Dre's podcast. Nice. Hey, man, that's cool. Eddie is cracking up about the whole spotted dick thing. Dre is cracking up. Dre says plead the fifth. He can't. He's overseas. That doesn't apply to him.
I have a comment on this. Plead the fifth stuff. I can't do that because my nation isn't written on a bunch of paper. My nation is written by hundreds of years of you know, of work and character and craftsmanship. Your country is written on a piece of paper, and that's what everyone lives by. No offense to anyone. I've got American relatives. I really like the country of America, and I'm just taking the mick. I don't mean anything seriously.
No, I know. It's all fun and games here. Let's see. Rudy Moon says dinner with Big A and Little A.
That one works. I like that one. I do like that one.
But technically, it's still AM here in California. So dinner with Big A and Little A.
Why don't we say?
Why don't we say? How about how about diecast and dining with Big A?
That's a good one.
There
with
you go.
Big A and the Duke Master.
And the Juke Master.
Self-proclaimed, that is.
Eddie G says hundreds of years of colonization. Absolutely. Yeah.
Indeed. Rough past.
Yep.
Very rough past. Both nations.
Yes, sir. Andre says hundreds of years of colonization in the UK.
Which doesn't say anything now.
Yeah. I wonder. I wonder what would it be like if we were still under British rule here in the States.
Well, I believe I may be wrong in saying this, but you guys would be able to pronounce words properly because the Irish wouldn't have gotten a hold of you and told you the wrong thing. And the Irish, they don't know how to pronounce things the best. So you'd be able to say things like bonnet and which ones? Boot. And those would be the proper terms, and that's what everyone should say. But no.
Okay,
well, Irish got to you first.
I heard somewhere a while back ago that supposedly the British used to have their accent was the same as ours, but because they wanted to distinguish themselves from us, they tweaked their accent to make it look more, to make it sound more eloquent.
Well, I think from my perspective, especially looking back in records and historical sort of things, New York was obviously a hustle and bustle city of banking. And I believe people, maybe wrong by saying this, nothing's factual I'm saying, this is what I think and reading out the documents and things that I've read because I like looking into that sort of history aspect. But I believe everyone used to speak to us who spoke English. And then once you guys split away from us, course, other nations then came in to build your nation up. So things like the Irish, Australian, various other nations. And of course, all those accents have jumbled together, which has created, of course, the American we know today, which is never a bad thing. It's just culturalization. It's the building of a new country is, of course, always going to make new accents because, you know, I mean, you can go 2 miles in England and be in a completely different area or in the same area, say, but people will pronounce things differently. Literally everywhere. Doesn't matter where you go, say York to Thirsk, and both of those places will pronounce different things, and they're within a few miles.
Oh yeah. I mean
That's a big difference.
yeah. I mean the East Coast. That's where a lot of people, immigrated from. New York and Boston are. Forget it. You have the Irish in Boston. You have the Italians in New York, Brooklyn, all that area.
Yep.
But yeah, very interesting stuff. Brother. Oh yeah, the famous Paul Revere. The Red Coast are coming. The Red Coast are coming. Dre says, "I'm glad we don't eat tea."
Well, Andres, there's a problem there because you shouldn't be eating tea. You should be drinking it. You shouldn't be eating it. It's not for eating. You should stop doing it.
It's customary to drink tea. I don't know if it's the same where you're at, Nismo.
Well, I don't actually have it a great deal. In fact, not at all. But I know for a fact that it's an Indian tradition / thing to come from, or maybe even Chinese. So it's not even an English thing. It's just a stereotype we've adopted.
I know the Queen likes to drink her tea at 5 o'clock, at 5 p.m. It's like customary in England.
Well, amen to the Queen.
Mm-hmm. Eddie says, "The boot goes."
Here, Eddie. Here. I completely agree.
Andre Cruz says New York was New Amsterdam. It was.
Funny enough, actually, there's a whole district, can't remember what it's called, maybe even Manhattan or something else, and it's only called that because the farmer that used to own that land, he used to farm that land, of course, and they renamed it after his farm because people used to say, "Oh, we're going to the farm," and that's where the name came from. We used to come to whatever his name is, farm, and that's where that whole district's name came from, I believe. Because I watched the whole thing about it the other day, and it was very interesting to watch. If I could find it again, I would definitely link it because it's definitely worth the watch. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I love history. Very, lots of interesting stuff. I want to say, guys, not everything you read in books is 100% accurate.
Oh yeah,
because
take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, it all it depends on what side you're asking. Because some people, I tend to believe the people who actually experienced what happened, than people who are just writing about it and just getting information from different sources. So don't believe that everything you read is 100% accurate. I mean, it might be, some things might be correct, but not everything, guys.
A good thing to take away from it is where you took your sources. So you have a newspaper, and of course, newspapers are never telling the full story. But you always, no matter what the source is, always get something from the source. So say it's a newspaper from the time, say we're looking at Whitechapel. You know Whitechapel, all the numerous murders that happened in London in the early 1800s?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we have newspaper records of the time. So I've just done a whole module of this in history. So you have newspapers you look through, and then you'll have books, and then you'll have the huge documents dating where people live, what jobs they do, who lives with them, how much their family takes in terms of money. And you look at all the sources, and you can say, right, the newspaper, I can learn from this because, and then you look through it, you'll read, and then say it's extremely one-sided. It says all the people who were murdered were prostitutes, and which is incorrect completely. But we can always look through that and say, right, so that's the opinion of the time, and we can understand that of course didn't happen because we look through records nowadays and look through the census and see that their jobs were actually very inspirational and they were very ahead of their time for when they lived. and then you look through it furthermore, and you sort of focus in detail of why they've done it so one-sided, and you know what I mean. It makes sense.
Absolutely. Andre says, "At least we know now that you're not a buffoon."
I mean, did we know that already?
He's
Or did we
Andre
need to
says.
question that?
Andre says, "Nope. Remember, history is always written by the winner."
That indeed, but there's always truth behind every story, even if it's an extreme lie. There's always basis from that. That has always stemmed from it. No matter how far away from the truth you've gone from, there's always truth there.
Yeah, yeah,
For instance, think of a building. There's always got to be a structure underneath the building that you see. Always got to be something underneath it. So the building, the top might be the lie, but underneath the structure of it is definitely the truth, or at least stemmed from it.
absolutely.
That got very deep very quickly.
Yep. All right, guys, are you ready for this? Okay, so yesterday, people had concerns about this particular casting. Some people believe or think that this beautiful '71 Lamborghini Miura has a to rest because I'm going to crack it open and we're going to find out.
I've seen one of them in person. I was going to buy one, but I bought the blue drag Civic instead because I saw that and I was really wanting it. So I'm trying to limit myself back now.
Nope, it's metal, guys. I think people get thrown off because it's got a yellow chassis. I'm sorry, an orange chassis. So people might think it's some people might probably think it's one piece, but it's not because it's got two. Whoops. Yeah, it's got two shades of orange. So this one, the one on the chassis, it's more like a highlighted orange. It's more gloss orange. But yeah, very cool looking casting. I found it today along with a bunch of other cool stuff.
Forwards. Back. You sure?
So there it is,
It's
guys.
lovely casting though. If
It
you
is.
didn't know anything about it, the Miura SV was the first ever Lamborghini to be classed as a sports car, or at least a supercar, to go against the likes of Ferrari. And that only happened because the guy Lamborghini himself went over to Ferrari and he had a can't remember what it was. It was a classic Ferrari. In this time, it was modern, and he realized, or Ferrari told him, it was double the price it should have been because he was using, or they later found out that he was using the same clutch in that car that he was using to build Lamborghini that was. So then Lamborghini thought, well, if he can do this, then I can also build sports cars. And he set about with that. And then the Miura SV was born. It's a beautiful car. Also, one of the first cars to ever feature pop-up headlights, which that car has. Very, very interesting that Hot Wheels have managed to do that and not Matchbox. But still interesting nonetheless.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is, man. It's got a lot of detail all around. It's very cool. It's surprisingly enough, it's not from the Factory Fresh series, which are notorious for having details on the taillights and the headlights and everything. So this one is from the HW Exotics series. But yeah, I mean, very, very nice car for sure.
I'm loving that the more we go and progress through the years, so say from 2020 to now, the more years we have between that time, the more detail we're seeing through every single series, not just, Factory Fresh. It seems like every single series will have at least one car that's fully decked out in details, or at least a full race livery. I mean, 2021, we had that Nismo GTR, which was a JM Imports, I think it was, or at least something like that. Japanese,
right.
I can't remember what it was. But I was really impressed that it had full details all the way around. And that's something we're seeing a lot more, which I'm very happy for.
Yeah. Bear Wheels Diecast is in the house. How's it going, brother? Thanks for tuning in. He says, we have that super, and it's beautiful. Nice. Congratulations for getting it, man. Yeah. I did not find the super, unfortunately, but I did find
There's still time.
Yeah. Yeah, this
I've got a
one.
friend of mine sitting next to me. I'm not sure if he wants to come on camera or not. Who's just started collecting, and he's wanting to try and find a Supra. When I find mine, so I found that Jaguar when I was not with him at the time, but I was going towards his house, and he was begging me to give it to him. I said no, because it's mine. Did you find it? No, you didn't spend countless hours trying to find your favorite suit of the year, so I did, and it's mine. That might sound selfish, and he hates me for it, but it's my Jaguar, not his. Therefore, my Jaguar is staying in my collection. I may change my mind in the future, but that's never happening. I love that car. It's beautiful.
I agree. I agree. It is a beautiful casting.
I tell
And
them
yeah,
all the time, you want to find a Supra, you want to get yourself out there and look on yourself. Because the more time you spend hunting, the more time or the more chance you're going to find of having one. Because every time I go out, I always try and make journeys out and to find places, to go into places most unlikely to go in, and go into every single place that I know that sells them to try and find something. So that's how I found the Civic. And I found a few other things just out of complete chance. And half the time, you're not thinking you're going to find anything, and you find a Supra or you find something like that, and you go, well, that wasn't there yesterday, and you pick it up. It was great, honestly. It was a great find.
you found. Yeah, have him come on camera. Introduce him to the crowd.
There he is.
Hey, hey, how's it going, buddy?
All right, how are you?
Good. Welcome to the community. You have a good friend there in. You have a good friend there in Rapid Dismo. Great guy. I've known him for. I've known him for what?
Oh,
About
must
2.5
be 2 years now. Must be
Yeah.
must be about 2.5 years. That's a long time.
And it's funny how he.
Sorry, bro.
It's funny how he found my channel back. When I started, I was trying to do bilingual, but it just became too complicated, and people were getting upset at me. He's like, "Oh, okay, you have to define your audience. It's not fair, and this and that." So I'm like, "Okay, I feel more comfortable, uh, you know, making content in English, so I'm just going to stick to that audience." And then, with my Spanish homies, I just told them, "Look, I'll be more than happy to collaborate with you on your channels, just so that just so that there's no confusion." And you're never going to make everybody happy,
No.
regardless. But it's my
I think
channel.
the way we connected in the first place was I put up. I mean, this was the very, very early days. This was before me and Derek had hooked up. Even
Oh yeah,
this
yeah,
must
Derek,
have been
Derek.
Me and Derek hooked up. I think it was September of 2020 when his channel was very, very brand new. It must have been about July time when his first video had just gone up. I was one of his first 10 subscribers. I remember that. And you commented on my video a few months before that when I showed off. I think it was a red RX-7 lace wheels from Fast and Furious. And I showed that off, and you said, "Great video, keep it going." And I was like, "Hey, this is my first supportive comment from someone who isn't, who doesn't know me directly, or, So that was really the thing that sort of spurred me on. It just so happened that you knew Derek and knew everyone else, and that sort of circle that we've sort of formed now, which I like to call the Diecast family, is sort of formed around me, and I've sort of joined a part of it, which I think would never have happened in a million years. But that sort of kept me on, spurred me on to make my videos better and more watchable and introduce more people in the community like him, who may have not done it before, but would like to in the future. And that's something I'd like to introduce and share the passion on, what you guys have helped me to do, which is inspire me to create more videos and to join the community properly. But also collect positively. Don't buy too much, as we discussed last time. Collect what you want, not what other people want, and that's the main thing.
Okay. Question for your friend back there. What kind of castings do you like to collect?
I like to collect premiums and like the transport sets, but I haven't got any transport sets.
I do.
Hard to find.
No, they're relatively hard to catch your eyes on here because they are very, very very, very uncommon. We'll say they've only just started popping up in the past few. God,
What's up, Michael?
Yeah, we'll see. Only the past few years have started popping up properly. So I've managed to get myself on the S15 that I showcased a few weeks ago, and that's the only one I've ever bought here. He's yet to see one at all. And what's up, Michael? We need to see you on YouTube, Michael. We need to see it. You have a heck of a collection.
Would you say Rapid got you into collecting, or the other way around?
Over years of obviously cars, my parents like cars, and I've obviously followed through with it. And I've obviously seen the Hot Wheels at the store or the shop. And yeah, I've just picked them up. I like the look of them, and they're just miniature. So that's what got me into it. Obviously, I've been friends with Robin Nismo. Then it's just grew bigger.
Well, welcome to the community. You know, we have a great group of friends here. Like as Rapid shared with us earlier. Yeah, it's we have our own little quote unquote Fast and Furious community. Mustang Hunter being Toretto, and I don't know who I am. I'm just part of the crew. That's all, and I'm happy.
You've got to think of a name for you. I'm not sure. You're a supportive one, and not many of them in Fast and Furious are supportive ones. They're mostly the ones who punch people in the faces, and I can't imagine that's something you do. So, I'll have a think about that. I'm not sure who I am because there's no Dukes in Fast and Furious from what I know. So,
yeah,
I'm not sure.
What's up? Godfather? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in.
What up with already? Two Eddies in the community now. Yep. Very confusing.
The Godfather saying what's up to Andre and Eddie G. Andre Cruz says, "You the dude from Miami that was racing the old school muscle cars machine." Okay.
You say, are you confusing him with the Jock from Tokyo Drift?
No. He's talking about. I don't know if you ever saw Too Fast, Too Furious, where it was all okay.
Vaguely.
Okay, so he's saying that I'm one of the.
Oh, the blue Camaro and stuff like that. Yes, no, I'm with you.
Yeah. No, he drove one of the Yankees. It was a muscle car. A muscle car. Yeah, I know exactly. I know who he's talking. Yeah, the blue one. I know who he's talking
Camaro,
about.
Where I can't remember what his name is, but the guy goes ejectocito, cuz flips a button, the door pops off, and the guy shoots off.
Yes,
one of the most memorable films of that scenes of the whole film, the whole franchise.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Dre. I accept it. That's awesome. Yeah, the Yenko. He was driving the Yenko, and he was making.
It's a bit of a shame, though, Big A, that you got shot off through your door, though. That's a bit of a shame.
I got shot off?
Never seen him again.
Oh, yeah.
You got shot out through the door. You were the ejectocito, cuz, man. You got ejected by your own car, which is quite a shame.
Yeah, that's what happens when you I don't know.
When you try to race purple Mitsubishi Eclipses from the 2000s with some bad editing.
That's why you never mess with the JDM guys,
Yeah, don't mess with the Duke guys. The Duke guys will have you. The Duke will kill you. It will hunt you down endlessly until you're nothing but mush.
Cheers.
Cheers. The only thing I've got to hand right now is a knife and a plate, so I can't really do cheers with them. Bit of an issue.
All right, guys.
I can't really cheers with a knife because that's more of a threat. Oops.
Let me show you something. So this guy just joined the collection.
Oh, that is lovely. Lovely old Super.
Is it? Yep. The 71 Dodge. No, it's the 2011 Dodge Charger RT.
Now, Big A, I will give you credit. It's nice in 1/64th scale, but in full scale, it's disgusting. Utterly disgusting. Repels me. But in 1/64th scale, it's quite nice. I'll give it that.
Okay. So
I'll give it that.
Now, it joined.
Very nice.
Now, it joined my favorite Super, also from that same year, I believe.
That's lovely. The paint on that is fantastic.
Wow.
And this
that's the one That's the one I'd have to have. If I had to get a muscle car super, that would be the one I'd get. Love that livery. I loved that when it came out. Loved the Jegs livery.
The Jags and it's got a bunch of sponsors right here on the bottom.
I love the fact that the back wheel was just really, really fat. Like barely reached the arches in that super. I loved that. Really, really. I don't know how to explain it, but it was really, really good.
And the famous helmet
hit the spot as well.
So I need there's a two. Let's see. I believe there's a Super Bee and a Super Bird. I need those two to complete my
the blue Super Bird with the red wheels.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Super Bird Diecast just shared it with us last Friday.
He had to have that, because if he didn't have that, his name would be untrue. If he didn't have that, I mean, well, the world would just collapse. The solar system would just end. So
yeah,
we have to have that.
Yeah, so I have to have those two supers in my collection. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I will add them to my collection at some point.
We all will. We'll get there eventually.
And also, I got a package from Mattel Creations.
Ooh, what we got in there? We have something RLC, I believe. Oh, it's finally arrived just a year later, isn't it? About a year?
Yeah, this was a pre-order from last year. I just I just got it Friday.
It's a lovely. I love that when they do the gases and that. I think obviously the best one, the most overrated one, is of course the candy gasser.
Yeah.
But I love it when Mattel does the gases because they just look fantastic. I mean, It doesn't matter what they do with them; they still look great. And the big wheels, everything about them is just great.
Yes. And I bought two of them. So one of them is up for trade. I'm interested in, if any of you here has one of the two supers that I'm missing, I'll be more than happy to trade it for one of these guys right here.
Fantastic livery on it. No.
Yes.
I think a few months ago, you remember Matchbox's Proto Z that was launching? The gold one. They did that sort of like an RLC thing where you log on the page and then you have to wait for that countdown to go down. And it came in a lovely acrylic case. I got into the queue and I was literally this close to getting it. But we couldn't find where to tick the box to say authorized payment, so we were that close to getting it and we missed it sadly. But that would have been a good one to have. I know people are starting to get them arriving, and it must be 3 months since then. So very cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets released as a super, or as an RLC, in a few years from now.
I mean, weirdly enough, I believe it's the same exact cast as Hot Wheels, but this was a Matchbox. Just that the doors opened, which I thought was quite odd, because usually you don't have two crossing. Usually, if they're going to do the same cast, the same exact cast, like we've seen from that Boulevard VW bus that came out, the blue one with the checkered roof, that had Matchbox wheels. It was a Matchbox cast, but Hot Wheels, which I thought was quite a shame. But usually we just have the same cast. It's quite odd.
Dane Self is asking what STH. So I'm talking about the Superbird, and there's a green one. What is it? I forgot the name of it. It's anyways, it's a super. All I could tell you, it's a super from 2017. It's
around
a nice,
that point, maybe slightly before.
Yeah, it's a green one, and it's that one or the Super Bee that came out in 2013, somewhere around there. You guys have any of those? Hit me up. I'll be more than happy to make a trade with you.
Definitely worth it.
Yep.
With all the greetings. And we'll be back to date. No, we're not.
Osvaldo.
That's a new one, Rapid Volvo.
Yeah. Rapid Volvo.
I haven't heard that one in months. Maybe even just a year. That's a new one for this year, I think. I'm liking it, though. I tell you what, actually, a cast I cannot wait to come out is Have you seen the leaked pictures of that purple Volvo 240 turbo coming out in Hot Wheel Drift? It's like a drift car. It looks fantastic. So basically, in Swedish culture and sort of in the world right now, a big thing that's happening is people are switching to more, we'll say, unobvious cars to drift. And a big one for that is the Volvo Turbo series, where they took like turbos, turbo engines, stuck them in the Volvos, and like that was sold to the mass market. And people are taking these turbo wagons and drifting them because they're quite easy, quite cheap. And Hot Wheels have renditioned that, and I can't wait to see it. It looks great. I love the tinted glass being yellow because that sort of makes the lights yellow. I just love it. It's got great details all the way around. I can't wait.
Yes, definitely. It's a nice one for sure. I'm looking
I'm
for
trying to think that there was the Nissan Maxima Drift as well. That's coming out soon with the new 3 spokes. That's going to be an interesting one to actually track down, though. I think those two will be very, very hard to get hands on all the way around the world, not just in this area.
Yep.
What else is coming up new that you're looking for, then, Adrian?
I like the new Ferraris that are coming that are out. Not Mattel. It's a different brand. As a matter of fact,
Maisto.
no,
Maisto.
Tamarack Works made with some other company. So it's two Ferraris that are coming out.
Yes, I've seen them.
So yeah, as a matter of fact, Derek at Honest Diecast was talking about that on his live stream yesterday, and those cars look fantastic. Anyways, guys, so this is the Supra I was talking about. Oops. So if anyone here has one of these, definitely hit me up. It's the 2017 Hot Wheels 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona Super Treasure Hunt. Be more than happy to trade one of these gassers for this guy right here.
I wonder if you'd be able to get one from an antique store or like one of the collector stores. That might be a large bet, though.
You know what, Rapid? I've been to a couple of them, and they always try to get they always want to take advantage. They always want to get the upper hand. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, we could work something out, but in addition to that,
don't rip me off. Don't rip me off.
Yeah. In addition to that, they want everything in the kitchen sink out of you. So, like, no.
Yeah. Yes, I'd like your cast, but didn't rip me off. I don't want that.
Osvaldo Ryder Diecast Trujillo. I don't know Rapid Nismo, but I know Rapid Volvo.
Well, you should get to know Rapid Nismo. I heard he's quite a good video maker, but I'm not sure of that. He might need some improvements.
Eric Dolly is in the house. I don't know where he's tuning in from, but obviously
that looks Swedish or Eastern European.
Yes,
that looks Polish or something like that.
My friend, thank you for tuning in. I don't know what country
language of waving madly,
but this works. So this is pretty much universal. So thank you very much.
It's international. Everyone understands a good wave.
Charles Isaac says the Super B came out in 2012. Oh, it did. Okay. Oh, yes.
That'd be the clear one.
Yeah, it came out. It came out around the same time with that this one came out, and I believe, and this definitely a good year for Super Treasure Hunts.
I'll tell you what, actually, Adrian, I thought of another thing I'm quite excited for coming out relatively soon. May North, A-Case, next year, 2023, we have a rather nice green Volvo P1800 drag car from the Hot Wheel Legends tour that won it last year. And I can't wait to see that because I've seen little photos of it and videos of the actual thing, and I can't wait to have that 1/64 scale. It looks really, really cool. It's got a big block Chevy motor in, maybe even a small block, I'm not sure, but it's definitely got a V8 Chevy. Runs about 500 horsepower. The car weighs nothing. It weighs nothing. Really cool car though. and I can't wait to have that in 1/64 and see what other people do when they customize it.
Yeah, it sounds like a great cast. I would be lying to say that I've seen it, but I haven't. But gathering
I
from
might
where,
have to send you some photos later on after the stream.
yeah, I'll be more than happy to check it out, see how it looks like. I'm pretty sure it's fantastic. Oswaldo Rado Diecast or Hio Rapid Nismo is the super treasure hunt, but Rapid Volvo is on the NFT.
I mean, I'll take that as a thank you. I'm not the biggest of fans of NFTs, as I've never really been into them. Personally, I see them as PNGs posted on the wall to charge $700 billion to buy a picture of, say, Jerry, which doesn't seem like a great financial idea. It doesn't seem great.
Oswaldo, I will work on that. I still need to. I need to go to a YouTube studio and add some names on there. He's talking about moderators. He says that he spotted a few unnecessary comments here, and
I need that spanner.
yeah,
I will absolutely blitz these spammers out of there, and I will tell them my dukeful ways, which will not be kind. I will tell you to get out of our chat, or I will run you over.
Yeah, you'll give them a piece of your juke mind.
No, I won't give them a piece of the Duke, as that's too valuable and too much for them. They will explode instantly. This live stream's too much. It's funny. I love this live stream.
What is this? Unfortunately, I can't communicate with this person. I don't know what he or she is talking about. Thanks.
I think it might be Polish. I may be wrong. It's definitely European.
Yeah.
Not my European, but definitely European. I'm saying Northern Europe, maybe Norway, Denmark, Sweden. We have Poland. What else do we have? That looks like that. Iceland looks like that as well. They like to use They like to use their two dots a lot, don't they? And their Ys. Could be Iceland. We're never going to know, and that's the really sad thing. I'd love to know.
Yeah, we'll find out. Oswaldo Rado Diecast says, me either, but NFT is harder to get. Looks like he's having a conversation with her. Yeah, let's not go there again. Yeah, it's like, it's sad, but unfortunately that's where, the collectibles industry is headed. I'm talking about 15, 20 years from now.
Yeah. It doesn't look good. I mean, in the past 2 years, you've had an absolute sporadic incline of new people collecting. They don't know the etiquette. I mean, I wouldn't say there isn't etiquette, but I'd say there's a certain level of mutual agreement and sort of respect to not take every single cast out of a case and buy it all. From a store, 2 years ago, you wouldn't see people buying a whole case to themselves and selling it all on eBay. That's just a complete showing and a lack of disrespect, which I really don't like. I don't stand for that at all.
Yeah.
Rapid rant over.
Oswaldo says, I was just preparing for some boxes I'm sending out, and got to see where you currently live, and the guest being Rapid Nismo is pretty juke.
Well, if I can, and I always try to, I am always happy and welcome to be a guest on this great live stream of yours, Big A. I'm one of the best on the channel on YouTube.
Andre says, Jukes don't have much ground clearance either, so expect a scraping.
Well, I have comments on that. Normal Jukes do. Our Nismo that we've lowered doesn't. If you looked on the bottom of that bumper, it's not nice. It's not a good bottom of the bumper. That thing is scraped quite a lot. It doesn't look good anymore. There's no paint. There used to be some plastic mud flaps, and they don't exist anymore because we hit the speed bump and they went... They don't no longer exist. There are a million pieces somewhere. Don't know where they are. Probably happened 3 years ago, 4 years ago even. Don't know.
True.
No idea.
Charles Isaac said, my buddies got tired of everyone having the same muscle cars, so they put Chevy motors in a Subi and a BMW with big slicks. He's talking about the tires. He's talking about slicks. That's like tires with no tread. Just in case you didn't.
I've got to admit, I am a big fan of a good old Subaru and a big old BMW. I've got to respect that. I love seeing BMWs doing things they shouldn't be doing. So going down drag strips with massive slicks, I'm all for. I would love to see that.
BMW or Porsche for you?
BMW, without a doubt, BMW. I
Really?
love BMW. Yeah, I genuinely love BMW that much. In fact, no, it's upstairs. I managed to track down that E91 Touring I was on about last week. A friend of mine, relatively local collector, said he was at a Tesco and he went through the aisle, had a look, and there it is, just sitting there. So he got it for me and we exchanged a 44-minute conversation on the bottom of a road next to my house. Just chatting diecast, and it was actually very enlightening. He's an ex-police officer and genuinely one of the greatest conversations I've ever had. And then I took it, and I was like, do you know what? Right, these wheels are nice, but they're not as nice as they could be. So, do you remember the red GMC Cyclone?
Yes.
You know how that had some 5 spokes? They look similar to Porsche wheels.
Yes.
Took them off and went, right, they're going in my BMW, and took it straight off. Bear in mind, I had this BMW, a matter of a day, and put the wheels straight on. It looks so much nicer. I'll have to send you the photos again later.
I
The
bet.
video will be coming that very soon, but it looks really good. It's lowered it slightly, and it's just a Italian. If I was Italian, I'd be going, bellissimo. No way to say
Bellissimo.
bellissimo. I don't know
Osvaldo,
Italian.
no problem. Osvaldo, no problem. You're welcome to be a guest here anytime. That's why I always copy and paste the link to the stream on the comments, so anybody is welcome. Anytime, buddy. Andre Cruz says, I've seen the pics. Wouldn't pass Pennsylvania inspection. What are we talking about here?
I think he's talking about our Nismo, and to which I would respond with, I don't think it would pass many inspections, never mind a Pennsylvania inspection. It definitely wouldn't pass a California inspection because it's got a modified exhaust. So that would definitely not get through. So, yeah. No Nismo coming to America. I'd rather get one from America, which they did actually sell them there. Very, very limited run, but they did sell Nismo Dukes there. Not the Nismo RS that ours is, but just the Nismo, which is pretty cool.
Eddie says, do it, Osvaldo, do it. Absolutely. Everybody's welcome to join in, man.
Well, on that note, it's about to be 8 o'clock. I'm very, very sorry, everyone, but I will have to leave and go onto the bikes, and we'll go on a little ride, then he'll have to go home. So I will have to see you all later. See you next week. If you'd like to say any words, Biggie, and I'll leave.
Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for introducing your friend to us. I mean, it wouldn't be, he's been very patient waiting for you to share your thoughts with us. So,
Get a move on.
Yeah, go ahead and spend some time. Spend some time with bike riding and everything. And thanks.
As usual, it's been an absolute pleasure to be on the show. We need to get rid of that name, though. We need to change the names. We've got to get a hold of something else. Well up, Fords, man. We've got to change our idea. We've got to get our game ahead. We've got to think Duke and make no war, as David says. With that said, thank you all very much for watching. It's been a great show as per always. Stay safe, everyone. Have fun, of course.
Oh, come on. Don't not make us look at that ugly thing. Oh. Okay. I was just kidding. I'm just kidding. I like to, bust his balls. He's a cool guy. Osvaldo, Eddie G, I will just need to prepare myself for the giant step into the diecast community. Okay. Well, I mean, you're pretty much no rush, Osvaldo. I mean, you're pretty much in it already, but I get it. You need to take those baby steps. You got to learn. You crawl, you walk, and then you run, just like everything else in life. But yeah, I mean, whenever you're ready, you're more than welcome to tune in. Eddie says, I understand I was a faceless commentator for a long time before I started my channel. Yeah, I think most of us transition into to being like faceless content creators. We all start out the same way. It takes a while for us to feel comfortable talking to you guys, face to face via a camera, because you are kind of, we're putting ourselves out there. So it's like everything else. We gotta get comfortable talking, sharing our thoughts behind the camera before we actually do it face to face with you guys. So whenever you guys are ready. Rudy Moons saying the same later to good old Rapid Dismal. Yeah, his buddy was being very patient there, and yeah, it's only fair for him to spend spend some time with his friend or whatever, go do some bike riding or what have you. So good stuff, good stuff. Oswaldo Ride or Diecast Trujillo. That's actually me. I have a while supporting my favorite collectors. You see my comments. It's because I love you all. Thank you, man. We appreciate you as well. Andre Cruz says, I don't show my face because I don't want to take all female subscribers. Yeah, you don't want to take all his beautiful ladies subscribers. Oh, man. Bunker Diecast channel was still in everyone's comments, probably had them like, who is this dude? Yeah, guys. So again, I don't know how long have you guys have been tuned in, but those of you who were not here about maybe a half hour ago, so I cracked open this 1971 Lamborghini Miura. I guess people at Derek's on Derek's live stream had concerns about the body. Some people thought that it comes with a the body is made of plastic, and it's not. I can assure you, the base is made out of plastic, obviously, but it does have a metal base, guys. I'm sorry, it does have a metal body. That I can confirm. A lot of people probably get thrown off because the chassis is also has an orange color, but it's a different shade of orange. The body has a gloss orange, whereas the chassis has more like a highlight orange. So, and it's not one piece, guys. So yeah, so it is metal, guys. So you guys could lay that question, that concern to rest, put it to rest. It's already been answered for you guys, I hope. Andres definitely want to find. Oh man, of course. Who wouldn't? Charles Isaac. I seen Derek's show last night. Yeah, that was something. Unfortunately, I believe he said that he hasn't found a regular one, or he didn't have one nearby to confirm if this particular casting had a metal base. I'm sorry, a metal body or plastic body. But there you go, guys. Oswaldo says, I have that STH Miura, but the rear wheels don't roll that great. Oh, wow. That's a bummer. Well, on this one, the mainline, oops, I already dropped it. Sorry. Yeah, this one rolls pretty good, and of course, it's they have it has a plastic wheel as opposed to the real rider wheel, so obviously it's going to roll much better. And the wheels are nice and slick. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this will do pretty well on the track. Unfortunately, I don't have room, to set one up. Otherwise, I would have done it, and I would do it in a heartbeat. Eddie says mine was just introducing myself. Yeah, you got to start somewhere, guys. I mean, just the hardest thing about doing making content is just starting. Just start. Once you get comfortable, then you start doing the live streams, and you start doing bigger and better things. But yeah, it's all a learning experience. Alejandro Casillas, saludos. He's saying what's up to everybody, and yeah, it's in English. Sorry, my friend. I do all my live streams in English now. No more Spanish on certain days, and English on other days. It's just gotten too confusing. Alejandro, I'm just going to answer this really quick. Sí, amigo Alejandro, lamentablemente ya no hago los directos en español y en inglés. Había mucha confusión y había me estaban tirando mucho hate para que me entiendan. Entonces, decidí mejor hacer los directos en inglés y en español solamente los voy a hacer en colaboración de nuestros amigos que tienen sus canales en español para que no haya tanto problema y para que no haya tanto confusión. So anyways, guys, I just, made that clear to our buddy Alejandro there. He's like, ooh, yes, sir. Rolls better now. Yeah, I bet. Riverlos 14, greetings, Big A. Greetings to you, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. I hope everything's well in your neck of the woods. Dane Self, take plastic body over digital any day. That's for sure. Yeah, I guess Derek did a little bit more research on the whole NFT collectibles. So apparently, even though you could supposedly buy like a pack where you buy the digital version and you get the coin, which you could redeem at a later time to get the real car. I guess it's more expensive. So I mean, it's catered to a very to a smaller market, to a more affluent market, because not very many people, of course, could afford to pay that kind of money. So I mean, the only positive, the only good thing I see about the whole NFT thing is that you can't if you get the real thing, that you can't get it unless you have the digital version first. So yeah, that's the only way you could prove it's legit. Like, okay, because I mean, you could anybody could nowadays could customize a car, make it look legit, even the card art and everything. But if you can't prove that you have the the digital version of that car, then it's not worth anything. And I'm pretty sure that that's how it's going to be. Okay, if you want to trade for it down the line, if you want to sell it or what have you, I'm pretty sure that collectors are going to want to see the authentication of both the NFT version and the real the actual casting. Yeah, guys, it's still kind of new. I mean, I'm still learning of it, more and more. Me in particular, I don't see myself, collecting those. It's too it costs way too much money. And yeah, thanks but no thanks. Andre Cruz, I've been waiting to open my ID track. Dude, do it. That'll be cool. I mean, just yeah, like I said, I mean, they take a lot of real estate, and I don't know how big your place is, Andre Cruz, but yeah, that's the problem for me here. I mean, I don't live, I just need more room, in order for me to do that, and honestly, I don't have that right now. So, but it is what it is. We make do with what we have. Eddie says, same Dane. Okay, cool. Entiendo, no problema. Okay. Gracias por entender, amigo. Fordman 84. I've done them all now, hunting box openings live. Okay, cool. That's good, Fordman. That's good, man. Osvaldo says, my Novik wagon supercharger also doesn't roll well. My GTR STH, the blue one, don't roll, but I changed the base and it seems to be a factory error in the assembly. Yeah, I wouldn't, I have no comment on that, Osvaldo, because I keep my super treasure hunt sealed. So yeah, that's a bummer. Riverlos 14 went to Frankincense yesterday, and one vendor had the super treasure hunt EK9 for $140. Yep. Yeah, that's how much they go for. It doesn't matter, you know, if it, whether it's online or at a collectible stores, that's ridiculous. I would never pay that kind of money. Jesse's Diecast Garage is in the house. What's up? He's saying what's up to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Fordman 84 Bunker. Andre Cruz NFT will keep the cyberpunks busy. That's for sure. Digital GTA. Yep. Oswaldo Rider Diecast Trujillo. I open all my super treasures, but never have opened Chase IDs, and I have a few of those. Okay. Yeah, I mean, to each his own. I'm lucky to find one super treasure hunt every once in a blue moon. So I mean, if I were to find like multiples, like 2 or 3, then I wouldn't mind, doing what Derek does, where he keeps one carded, one open, and then he does something with the other ones. I don't know if he trades them or I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I would love to crack some more of them open, but like I said, it's very rare and very hard for me to find them. So that's why I keep them. Carded. Red Eye 24/7 says, "Hello everyone. I found the Moon Eyes M2 1973 yesterday. I was happy, like I was 12 again." Nice, brother. That's a nice one. Are you talking about the 124 scale? Because yeah, I got that one. As a matter of fact, I showed it. Excuse me, I showed it in my video, in my latest video. So, if you guys haven't checked out the video, go check it out, guys. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, no supers. I didn't find any supers or anything, but in my opinion, I still think I did pretty well. I picked up some good stuff. Eddie is saying what's up to Jesse. Eddie says congratulations to Red Eye. I'm finding that M2 1973 Moon Eyes truck. Yeah, it's a nice one for sure. It's very nice. Very nice. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay. So what else is new, guys? Talk to me. I mean, does anyone want to hop in and share anything with us? Let me post the link one more time. So if anybody is interested, they could tune in and share what's going on. Oswaldo Rado Diecast Trujillo, I can't wait. Hold on, let me put it here so that everyone could see it. I can't wait for K and L cases to hit. I need that blue Liberty Walk R35. Haven't found that one, and the red S2K. Yeah, they're nice. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but I can assure you that they're both very nice. So there's the link. If anybody wants to join, hop in. Fordman 84. My last couple have been showing ultra diecast without my ugly mug. It's all good. The important thing is to share what we have. It doesn't have to be a super. It doesn't have to be RLC or a convention car or anything like that. It's all good. We all share what we have, and it's good that our community is like that. I mean, imagine how it would be if we all collected the exact same thing. I mean, it would defeat the purpose of us having our own YouTube channels. I mean, let's say Big A Diecast already got his already found all the supers. Let's go see if Honest Diecast already found his. Let's go see if Mustang Hunter already found his. So on and so forth. So it's good that we all like to collect different things. That's what makes this community awesome. Charles Isaac, my Walmart just put out 2K cases this morning. Nice. Hopefully you scored some good stuff, man. Fortman 84, you new collectors should check them out. Yes, indeed. Eddie says, I just mostly got regular stuff, but I keep them clean, though. It's all good. It's all good, brother. Collect what you want and collect them however you want to collect them. Carded, open or whatever. I do a little bit of both. Back here I have all of my quote unquote, well, not all, but uh, I have a fraction of my superstars. The cars that I like the most. I have my goal is to buy more of these, and I do want to separate them. I want to have some exclusive for our RLCs, and I want to have some other ones exclusive for like the Fast and Furious. I just wanna be able. I just want to separate stuff so that when people look at them, they could say, oh, I could tell them, okay, so these are all the Fast and Furious. These are the all the car culture sets. Being the team transports um, or the regular car cultures. Pop culture, I don't collect those. I really, it's not my thing. Um, but when I go out there and peg hunt, I do show them because there's people out there that do collect them, and I just like to share with collectors, with you guys, what's out there. That way when you guys go to the store, you guys know what to look for. If you care for them, it's good to share, guys. You can't share everything, but you could share what you're what's available in stores. Charles Isaac, I got the Super Treasure Hunt Skyline and two regular Treasure Hunt Dodge trucks. Yeah, that's nice. Congratulations on scoring the that Skyline, man. That's a nice one. Eddie says, I cannibalize my collection to display. That's a good one, Eddie. I cannibalize. Eddie says, nice. Charles, Fordman 84. It's shameless plug, but I'm showing some cool HW from early 2000, 100% collectible series. Nice. Be sure to tune in and check it out a little bit later. Jesse's Diecast Garage. I've been hunting for people getting rid of their collections in my area. I have a couple of that I'm going around physically. I find them at train shows and garage sales. Nice. Yeah, that's another way of finding stuff, guys. I mean, if you guys are looking for for good castings, that's a good option right there. Garage sales, train shows and stuff like that. You could find a lot of good stuff there. It might, you at the train shows and the conventions. I mean, yeah, you could find stuff for cheaper, but you also have to pay you have to pay a ticket, and they're, I hear they're not cheap. They go anywhere from, I don't know, 60, 100, maybe more. It depends on the tier that you buy. If it's 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, or whatever. I have yet to go to one of those. I don't like being around crowds too much. Especially right now. With COVID and everything, it's not. It's under control, quote unquote. But I still don't. I still don't feel comfortable. Being out there. With so many people. Not, at least not just yet. So that's where I stand with that. So what else is new with you guys, man? Eddie says, "Sweet. Wish they still did those with great quality and detail." Absolutely, yeah, man. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff out there. You just have to, you just have to be willing to, go out there and, Jesse does. He goes out to train shows and garage sales. Garage sales aren't too bad, but it's hit and miss. You don't know where the good stuff is at, right? It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. So, but yeah, I mean, if you do find stuff, you definitely find gold, guys. Chris Isaac says 100% collectible series was awesome. Yes, indeed. Fordman 84. I finally met up with Raul Mailman, the hot collector. He gave me 2 supers yesterday as an A-OK. Nice. Well, that's good, Fordman. good for you. I hear he's a good guy. I know Mustang Hunter has a good relationship with him. I know Eric, aka King Nut Diecast, has a good relationship with him, and also Derek at Honest Diecast has a good relationship with him. I have yet to meet him, um, but yeah, I mean, I hear he's a good guy. You know, although a while back ago, Mustang Hunter was conducting a live stream. I made a comment. I shared a comment about finding a super on a video because, and this is because somebody asked me. Okay, somebody on the stream asked me, and then Raul posted a stupid comment saying, "Oh, who cares?" Well, obviously people care because somebody asked me, if I posted anything. So that's why I answered that question. So Raul, if you're listening, don't be a jerk, dude. So, anyways, Bunker Diecast, love seeing the goods. Absolutely, absolutely, guys. All right, guys. It looks like there's not much else for me to talk about, and you guys are pretty quiet. I know it's Sunday. Some of you guys probably went out and partied or just tired. From the working or what have you. So, if you guys have nothing else to share, I think I'm going to give it another 2-3 minutes, and then I'm going to shut it down, and I'll let you guys go do whatever you guys have to do. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. So yeah, guys. I mean, I just wanted to, one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys is, confirm that the '71 Lamborghini Miura, it does have a metal body. It's not plastic. So, those of you who were in Derek's live stream yesterday, that's I hope that answers your question. I did show a few of the cars that I got, the RLCs. Let's see. Let me bring this out again. So yeah, this is what I got. I got two of these. One is up for trade, and I also shared that this guy joined the collection. So I need the Daytona and the Super B, and then I'll have all the supers, all the Dodge supers in my collection. Oh, look at that! Krispy Kreme is in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? Static Crispy says he just got back from hunting and he scored so many cool things. Nice. Static Crispy, if I don't know if you have a live stream, StreamYard account. You're welcome to tune in and talk about what you want to talk about. Share anything you'd like to talk about. And yeah, I mean, it'll be good for you. It'll give you some exposure. And yeah, it's good to see what other people found. I can tell you right now, guys, I've known Static Crispy for about a year and a half, and he has some pretty cool stuff. I'll tell you guys that much. He doesn't only collect 1/64 scale. He also collects some of the larger models as well, the 1/24 scale. So go check him out, guys. Go show him some support, as well as everybody else here in the stream. Support one another. Look out for one another. That's how we all grow and prosper. That's the way it should be. Let's support one another and rise above all the negative influence, all the other bad stuff that goes on in our community. If we look out for one another, we could get much, much farther. Ford 984, I can't say Raul would do that maliciously. Well, Ford 984, he did, and I didn't appreciate that. I mean, the only reason I didn't say say anything is because I didn't want to be disrespectful in Mustang Hunter's video. I don't appreciate that. He, again, the only reason I shared that is because somebody in the stream asked the question. Otherwise, otherwise I would never volunteer to answer something or to share something that somebody didn't ask in the first place. So, Static Crispy, thanks, bro. Yep, no problem, Static Crispy. That's how it should be. Eddie, Static Crispy is saying what's up to Eddie G. Let's see. I wasn't there. Yeah, it was. I don't honestly, Fortnite 94. I don't remember if you were there or not. It was. It was a while ago. As a matter of fact, I do remember that Mustang Hunter was still in Arizona when this happened. But anyways, let's. I don't want to get into much any more detail about that. It is what it is. Already happened. I'm just saying. I'm not the type of person that's gonna, show something, that's gonna volunteer information without somebody asking. My live streams is one thing. That's a whole purpose of having a live stream for me to, so that I could share with you guys, my latest finds. Share some information with you guys, give you guys some insight, and get some perspective or some thoughts from you guys as well. There's no, right or wrong here. We're just here to, gain some knowledge, learn together, grow together, be supportive of one another, and that's all there's to it. Static Crispy, your old main man. Yep, him. Doug Young. Anyone see the Honda set at Walmart yet? The L Case custom Honda is hard to find. Yes, it is. I have not found it. I did see it at a cubby hole in my area, and the guy was out of his mind. He wanted $80 for the set. I'm like, no. It's cool and all. I've seen it in pictures and all. I mean, it's something I would like to have. It's not something that I have to have. So, yeah, as of now, I'm not. I'm not going to go crazy finding for it, because I know that as soon as the fever dies down, I'm gonna find it eventually. If not, I'll reach out to Pia or even Derek. Say, hey man, I mean, if you run into these, would you pick them up for me? I'll send you the money or whatever, and I'm sure that they'll be more than happy to do that for me. So I'm not worried about me finding them. That's what happens when you network with good people, and that's what that's what we try to do in our community. So, all right, guys, looks like that is pretty much it. Nobody else is commenting. Nobody else wants to hop in and share anything with us. So I'll let you guys get back to your Sunday. Thank you much. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hold on, let me answer Static Crispy's question. $80 for the set. Yep, that's how much they were asking for. They're like $1 or $2 at the store. Yep, that's what I say. Yeah, it's a Walmart exclusive. It's considered a premium set, so they're about $214 or $220 something. Honestly, I wouldn't pay more than that. It doesn't matter how good of a set it is or how popular it is. I wouldn't pay more than what it's actually worth. $80 there. It's a set of 5 cars, I believe. So thanks for no thanks, man. Charles Isaac, everyone have a safe weekend of hunting. A safe week of hunting. I got to get a little sleep before going to work for 10 hours. Oh, well, get some rest, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you tuning in. Eddie, aka Godfather, is saying goodbye to everybody. Thanks for tuning in, Godfather. I appreciate it. Static Crispy says they're mainly showing up international. Yeah, that's what I don't know. Well, like I said, I mean, as far as I know, they're they are showing up internationally, but they're also exclusive to Walmart, aka Scalper City. So it's going to be very hard to find them there. And believe me, guys, I've been looking. but it is what it is. Doug Young, my local Walmart just raised mainline price to 108. Yeah, that's sad, man. I know they were doing some price adjustments here in California as well, and so far the main lines are still at 95 cents, whereas before, and this is at Target, okay, whereas before they were 99 cents, and at Walmart, the main lines are still 94 cents. So a 1 cent difference between the two stores. Gary's Diecast Collection says, howdy. What's up, Gary? How you doing, man? Gary Smooth Diecast Collection. How's it going, buddy? If you guys don't know Gary, please go check him out. He's a good dude. He's got an awesome collection. He's one of the first YouTubers I networked with. As a matter of fact, even before I started my channel. So if you guys don't know who he is, go check him out. He's got some good content. He's a great dude. Go show him some love and support. Jesse's Diecast Garage. I'm going to work and getting my video audio live streaming secured and set up for next time, Big A. That would be awesome, Jesse. I would love to meet you. I'm sure the guys here would love to to see who you are and to ask you some questions and get to know you a little bit better. That would be awesome. Like I said, guys, I always post the link to my live streams. If anybody wants to hop in and share anything, as far as what they're working on, what they found, if they want to talk about anything in particular, share some thoughts, their perspective about what's going on about the diecast community, the collecting community, amongst collectors in their particular areas and what have you, anything, you guys are more than welcome. Static Crispy, like I said, brother, I mean, just it's free. Get a StreamYard account. It's free. You could stream for up to 20 hours a month, and you could host up to 6 people at a time. Now there are different tiers, of course, depending on how on what you want. If there's some tiers that allow you to broadcast over multiple networks. Not just YouTube. You could for example, you could stream from YouTube and YouTube, Instagram, and I believe Facebook all at the same time. So that's pretty awesome. But I mean, that's for somebody who has like a huge audience. I'm talking, Lamley Group caliber, somebody like that. Someone like Kim or even Jakarta or people like that. For them it would be worth it. They drive a lot of traffic, and for them it would be worth paying what I believe it's like, I don't know, $100 a year or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, there's different tiers. If you're interested, just go to their website and you could learn more about it. Static Crispy, it's an app. Kinda, yeah, but yeah, just go to their website and just sign up, get an account. I believe you could download the app on your phone as well. I usually do it on my on my laptop. It seems like I don't know. I just like doing for live streams. I feel more comfortable using my laptop than my phone. And yeah. So yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. You guys have a great Sunday. Thanks for sharing your thoughts with us. Static Crispy, all right, I'll look into it a little bit more. Yeah. Like I said, it's free. 20 hours a month. You could host up to 6 people on your live stream at once. And it's worth it. The only bad thing is every once in a while there's glitches, because you're on the lowest tier that they have, and it seems like the servers give priority to their people who are paying for their live stream services. So yeah, dude. So definitely worth it. It doesn't cost a thing, And yeah, definitely check it out. All right, Static Crispy, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Jesse's Diecast later. Everyone stay safe. Thank you. Gary's Diecast Collection. It's a web basic. Absolutely, yeah. It's a basic package. It doesn't cost you a thing. You could stream for up to 20 hours per month for free. And if you decide to host a live stream, you could do so, and you could have up to 6 people, including yourself, at a time. All right, guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. You guys take care. God bless, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream or video. Deuces.